Reports say blasts have hit two tankers carrying oil in the Sea of Oman. Local sources suggest the vessels asked for help from countries bordering the Sea of Oman after two explosions hit them in a row. Massive fire has reportedly engulfed both tankers, and one of them is about to sink. The cause of the blast is not yet clear, or what the countries the vessels belong to. A UK maritime safety group has also warned of unspecified incidents in the area, urging extreme caution. Last month, 4 commercial vessels were targeted off the Emirati port of Fujairah in the Sea of Oman. The ships consisted of 2 Saudi Arabian registered oil tankers, a Norwegian registered oil tanker, and an Emirati bunkering ship. They sustained significant damage. Abu Dhabi described the incident as an act of sabotage. The situation remains very fluid at this point regarding this, but let's get some analysis. Jason Unruhe is a political commentator who joins us. Jason, at this point, again, as I just mentioned, the situation is very fluid. Details are still coming through about the incident itself and the details behind it, but at this point, what is your initial reaction?
Well, my initial reaction is to be very, very cautious about the situation. While we don't know the full details of what has transpired thus far, what we do know for certain is that this is a very sensitive area of the Middle East. This is a region that will likely be a focal point of any confrontation between the United States and Iran. A simple look at the map will show you that the Gulf of Oman borders on mostly Iran. So this is very close to the Strait of Hormuz, which has been an area under contention between Iran and the United States. Previously, the Iranian president had threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz to oil shipments if any kind of serious provocative acts were taken against him. So this whole situation, it's very delicate. The event itself could be something that is as innocent as a simple accident, but it happens in a place that it can be described perhaps as a powder keg. There are a lot of political tensions inside this area, largely due to interference by the primary imperialist power in the world, the United States. So whenever something like this happens, even before all the information is in, a lot of people become very suspicious of what's going on, because essentially false flags and provocative acts like this happen in this region all the time, and they are known, many of them, to have been faked. So even when there's no information, they know these kinds of things happen in this kind of place, and that makes people nervous because they begin wondering if that's the kind of thing that's happening here. We saw previously Iran was blamed for several tankers being attacked with essentially with literally no evidence whatsoever but the suggestions of Saudi Arabia and the United States. So if something like this happens in a place so close to Iran, many in the political scene of Iran become very nervous that this is going to be something that is going to be blamed on them, or this is another false flag operation that is going to be blamed on them. So it makes everybody kind of walk on eggshells and makes everybody kind of nervous when these things are going on in this kind of a place. It's a case of where this could be something completely innocent at the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's going to make a lot of people very skeptical about what's happened, and sometimes that kind of skepticism can make things very difficult in order to grab up all the facts necessary to determine what happens. So when it happens in a place like this, a lot of people begin watching, and then with the general public at large, imaginations can kind of go wild and people jump to conclusions. But this is a kind of incident where if nobody is to blame, everybody could end up blaming everyone else. It's just a very dangerous place for this to happen.
Well, the last time